Well, I just want to say hi to everybody. It's been a long time since I've done a video update for anybody in the Strictly 7 world, and I'm going to guess based on the scale this morning about 30 pounds ago since I've been on camera to talk to the Strictly 7 world and all of our faithful followers and our detractors as well. So the purpose of today's vlog, if you will, is to kind of give a state of the Strictly 7 guitar world so that everybody can kind of know where we are with things. The first and most important being is that as of January 1st, Strictly 7 Guitars LLC has been changed to S7G USA. So we got all of our new tax ID numbers and everything, so more and more people have been calling us S7G, and it made more sense since we aren't Strictly 7 anymore, which was the original intent of the company. Obviously, we make 6, 7, 8, 9 string guitars, and now we've started basses, which we unveiled at NAMM. It made more sense to change the name of the company to S7G. So that's what we've done, and that's first and foremost in the new and exciting realm as far as news updates are concerned. The other thing that most of you have probably noticed is that the website has been professionally done, and that's new. It's been a long time complaint of many of our followers and our detractors that our website, doesn't look as good as it could or should, and now it does. And thanks to Jeremy and his Brand to Expand company and all of his helpers, we now have a professional website that actually in 6 short months has gone from amazing to completely revamped and even more amazing, if that was even possible. And we have things that I've never done. A Twitter account. I'm still learning the whole process. Most of you know I'm technologically inept. I can do whatever I want with wood and hand tools, but when it comes to technology, I still can barely figure out my iPhone. So, and actually I have a Samsung Galaxy S5 because the iPhone was bugging me. But we have a Twitter account now, and we have Instagram accounts, and we're working on more and more social media things that are all new for us. So many of you who have been with us through the entire process over the past, well, this will be the start of our 8th year, you have seen this growth, and your encouragement has been much appreciated, and I thank you all for that very much. The other reason for this video is to basically let everybody know that Strictly 7 Guitars, or S7G USA, despite all of the rumors and rumblings and all of the negativity that has been out on the web, we are not defunct. We are not going under. We are not any of those things. Quite the contrary, we are actually growing at a pace that now, based on past experiences that I've learned, I need to keep under wraps, and we squelch that growth until we can consistently produce the equipment, the guitars, the basses, the things that our customers want. We can produce them in a timely fashion. So our focus, and one of the main things I've learned from the mistakes I've made in the past with some of the ghost building that we took on in an attempt to make money quicker, and all of the, shall I say, evil that comes with that, we've put a stop to that, and now we're focusing on less quantity of work and putting it together more attention to the detail of those fewer guitars that we're building. Which is not to say that we're not going to grow and expand more and build more guitars. We totally are going to do that. We have a full-time sales representative now who handles everything, both US and internationally. And we have multiple avenues that we are currently pursuing to help grow the brand more than it already has, but at the same time want to make sure that I have quality employees in place that can do the work properly, timely, and without my constant supervision. We're a pretty tight-knit family at Strictly 7 or S7G, and without Eric and Chris and Dave, who've been with me through all of the lean times that we've gone through over the past 2.5 years. If it wasn't for them, S7G would not be here today, and I'm grateful for their tenacity and their desire to stick with a product that they know is an amazing product. And nobody can detract from how amazing the product is. And the reason it is that is because the core group of guys that we have will not cut corners. They won't say it's good enough, it's close enough. We won't do it. And because of that, we've come out stronger on the other end. And it's an amazing thing because Chris and Eric have known me the least amount of time that I've been in this business, as friends or as employees, but yet they're the ones who stuck with me through all of the lean times, going without paychecks and not complaining about it, and knowing that ultimately we will come out on the other side. And we did. And those who I thought were friends, I was obviously wrong. And it's not the first time I've been wrong. It happens. I love snakes. Everybody that knows about my company and me, they know I'm fascinated with snakes, and that's why the guitars have snake names. And it's interesting, even the best snake handlers will get bit from time to time, and ultimately if you play with snakes long enough, you'll get bit. And I did. But the key to all of that is it doesn't matter that I've been bitten. It matters that I've learned from those mistakes. We have corrected those mistakes, and now because of those mistakes, we have grown stronger and have a much more focused and direct presence that we didn't have before. And so now I'm very grateful for all of that. And again, everybody that's involved, Dave and Eric and Chris, Jeremy and his company helping us with the social media, the website presence, all of those things that I'm not good at. I'm just not. And those of you who've tried to email me, you know that, because I'm always 5 or 7 days behind on getting to email, because I am busy working in the shop. I'm not just on a beach somewhere spending money, because all of the money that we do make goes back into the company to hire more people, like Aaron, who we just hired late last year as our full-time painter. And with his addition has now continued to decrease the time that it takes us to get things built and finished. We've also added my brother, actually, Jason, is our full-time sales rep, and many of you got to meet him at NAMM. Many contacts in the industry. He's an amazing musician in his own right. He knows the guitar product inside and out, and very knowledgeable about the business itself, which has been a great help also. And then that brings us to our wonderful partners in Japan, Shimamura Music. They came to us 2 NAMMs ago now and started ordering product because they saw what we do and how amazing it really is and how different it is, how unique it is, and how much attention to detail we do pay to each and every piece that we do. And because of them and their faith in us, and my new investor and partner in this business, between Shimamura and our investment partner, we have been able to really take the time, the money, and the effort to focus on coming out with new products and making the products we already did that much better. And those of you that were at NAMM or followed us on Facebook during the NAMM process, you got to see us unveil 11 new tweaks and ideas and things that we had been doing before, but now we've made them even better, and then come out with completely new products, a couple of which are behind me today that we'll go over later. It's interesting, and this is just, the last 2 years have been very trying, and many of you know that, for me in particular, with the efforts of those people from my past who intentionally, with malice and forethought, sought out to cause me financial harm, if not ruin. And they failed. And I'm here to say that I appreciate what they tried to do and don't understand it, but I appreciate it, and I'm thankful for it because of their efforts to harm me and those who have stuck by me. we've become a better company. And so obviously I don't know the big grand scheme of the plan, but it's all in God's hands, obviously, so it's not for me to decide. All I know is we're stronger and better now. And for that, I just wanted to say that I thank those people and I have forgiven them in my mind for what they tried to do to us and me personally. And so I'm very thankful for that opportunity to learn and grow from the experiences that I've had since their malice. So that's one of the main things that I wanted to get out there and let people understand. You know, I've learned a lot about me and how to run a business successfully and how to grow with greater caution to making sure we don't get ahead of ourselves again. And more importantly, to not chase the dollar, because that, in hindsight, is part of what happened, I think, in my opinion. And I've had several companies approach me about offshore manufacturing of my product, and I've turned them all down. It's not about how many products I can flood the market with. It's about quality of the products we do bring to market and about it being our product. When I started the company, those of you who have followed me all these years know the reason I started it was because I wanted a US-based company. And that's what we are. And we will be a US-based company as long as I'm in charge. So I've had 3 different suitors to build our product offshore, which would add a tremendous amount of profit to our bottom line. And that's not what it's about. It's about people and it's about relationships. It's about sticking to your principles and why you did what you did. It's not about money. We need money to live, but I also don't need a yacht and a $5 million mansion or any of those things. And I don't need my employees to be working for minimum wage so that I can recoup and receive all the benefits of their hard work as well. So S7G USA is, you know, it is the company that I wanted it to be when we started out. We grew up real big, real fast, and then had all of our problems. Now we're in that growth mode again, and it's an amazing and a beautiful thing. And some of the new products I'm just so excited about. Everybody's working hard on coming out with new designs. Everybody in the shop works on these new things. We have so much more new stuff to unveil, but we can't do that just yet. We'll do some of that at Summer NAMM, and then again at Winter NAMM we'll have a whole bunch of more new things to show everybody. But one of the main things that I've been doing over this course of time is I've been doing a lot of reading, personal reading, spiritual reading, and things that I needed to do to kind of refocus myself and my energy and get rid of the low energy and the negative energy that was surrounding us because of all that had gone on. And I on my table here that you can see, I have this wonderful plaque that my girlfriend got for me from Mother Teresa, and we'll put it up so that everybody can see it at the end. And it applies to everybody's life. It's not just me. It's not just, you know, those of us who have the same religious bent, if you will, that I have. But this applies to everybody. And you'll see as you read through it at the end that it really is true for everybody. And it is these words that have helped me get to this video for you all today to say thank you to everybody out there who has stuck by us all this time. Those of you who have waited for way longer than you should have for your custom guitars, and that's our #1 beef that we get on the internet, is how slow we've been in getting things done. And I could bore you with all of the negativity of why it's taken this long, but who cares? It doesn't matter. They're getting done. We're down to the last 5 or 6 people. Those of the oldest orders are out and shipped, and to the best of my knowledge, everybody seems to be happy with their gear. And more importantly, we've done right by these customers who have waited 2 years or however long they've waited for their gear. We've done right by them, and I'm not going to go into what we've done. It doesn't matter. That's up to them to say if they wish, but they don't need to because it's not important. All I know is that when I look in the mirror in the morning, I'm a man of my word, I'm honest, and I'm sincere to a fault, to the point of being taken advantage of, and it doesn't matter. I'm going to do it anyway because that's what we need to do. Those people entrusted me with their hard-earned dollars to get their guitars done, and we've done just that, and then some. So with that being said, The other thing that we need to announce is that I'm here to officially announce the new custom shop policy. We will put this up on the internet, on our website. Once this video is out and about, you'll be able to see the actual in writing kind of how the custom shop's going to work. And as a general outline, the bottom line is that we'll have a 6-month or less guarantee on all custom shops that we take in, with the caveat that if we don't have it delivered to you in that 6-month window, no more money comes to us beyond the 50% deposit. There's nothing more that I can say or do than that. Put my money where my mouth is. I can say all of these things. It's up to people to believe me or not. I can't convince those who don't want to be convinced. Those who need convincing obviously are not likely to be convinced, and those who don't need convincing know that I'm a man of my word. So if it's a guitar based off the platforms that we already offer, and I mean there's 3 billion combinations that people can get with what we already do, it is a 6-month or less window and time frame. If for some reason it is something like this new guitar we're doing for a customer of ours from Canada, it's a 32 fret Cobra monstrosity with a Wilkinson 7-string tremolo, and we've never done it. So those kind of projects will have to take us a minimum of 12 months because there's a lot of prototyping that we have to do to make sure that it's right. We don't want people to spend their money on an instrument that's not right, which is why we have the warranty policy that we have. People are free to go to the website and see it. It's there for all to see. I'm not hiding anything. The warranty is there. It's a wonderful warranty. It stands by our word that this is the best product we can do. And if there's something that's not good about it, you have to let us know. We take care of it. That's what we do. So, custom shop is all redone. Now, with that being said, and with everything I've said up to this point, we're focusing on quality of the products that we do and the fewer products that we do. So the custom shop is limited to 10 customers at a time in the custom shop. So I don't want more than 10 custom builds going on in the shop at one time amidst all of the production work that we do for our current dealers and Shimamura and the regular inventory and stock that we have to keep on our website store. So the custom shop will be limited to 10 people, and then we will start a wait list that will also be on the website in a very visible place, probably on the blog. That would be the best place to put it, I'm guessing, based on all that Jeremy's taught me. And we will put that up there. So what that means is, as soon as Joe Smith, who was number 5 on the custom shop list, as soon as his guitar ships, number 11 in the shop list or number 1 on the wait list moves up to the custom shop list. No money will be taken from anybody who's not in the first 10. Another lesson that I learned. We will not be worried. Again, it's not about the money. It's about building a quality instrument. Everybody that knows me, that knows the business, knows I'm a physical therapist. I make a lot more money as a physical therapist, but I do the guitars because I love it. And it's so much fun. Every build is new. That's why I do the guitars. So it's not about the money. Once your deposit has been taken, at that time, your 6-month time starts. This does a couple of things. One, it ensures you that if it takes us more than 6 months, you're going to get your guitar at half the price. Secondly, you also have your time frame. There's no need to email, text, Twitter, or anything else to say, hey, what's going on with my guitar? It really doesn't matter because it's going to be done in 6 months or less. We will still put up pictures and do those kind of things that we already do, but that bi-weekly or monthly update that I've been trying to do that I don't always get done because I just don't have time, it doesn't matter that it doesn't get done because everybody knows 6 months or less and it's done. We'll put up pictures as we can. We're also working on some new software. Well, we're not working on the software. There's a company that does software to help me with production of the flow of the workflow in the shop. So I've met with them last week. We're going to talk again today after I'm done with this blog, as a matter of fact, and kind of go over some other things. But with that, there's some really neat things that we can do for our custom shop customers within that software and within that framework to help you keep track of what's going on with your instrument. So that way, you guys from your phones, I think it's 70% of our people look at our website from their phone now. So we're trying to find as much mobile-based stuff for you guys as we can to help you keep up with your custom shop things. As we get more employees, which should be happening here over the next 3 to 4 months, we will then be able to expand the custom shop model without compromising that 6-month window. So hopefully that all makes sense. We'll put it in bullet points. I tend to ramble when I speak, so we'll get that on bullet points on the website for everybody. It'll be part of the custom shop page. You'll be able to see it. It's in writing for everybody to see. And again, all I have is my word in the end. It's between me and God and nobody else. So naysayers don't matter. And we'll always have those, and that's fine. So I thank you all very much for taking the time. I was trying to keep this short, but again, those who know me know I have a really hard time once I get talking to stop talking. I don't speak much, but when I do, I have lots to say. So I thank you guys very much. I wish you the best as always. Thank you for your support. Peace.